guys, it's expert dating coach Annabella Rose, and this is expert dating coach Emre, and today we're going to be talking about when to contact your ex after a breakup. But before we start, please click that cheeky subscribe button and turn on the notifications, as there's going to be so many more videos coming your way. Now, we all know too well that rarely does love end with relationships. In most cases, we're left with the love lingering and the memories, and we just learn to live with them. Now, because of this, we're all victim to contacting our ex, and at most inappropriate times normally, which is very, very understandable. So there's no judgment going on. Whenever breakups happen, we all want that sort of closure of some sort, which is the sole reason why we then recontact our ex after we've broken up.
Well, that is very true, Annabella. It leads us to talk about our exes every time we miss them or whenever we want to make them jealous. I mean, it is the only reason you will tell your ex that you went out with a girl who reminded you of her, and so on. Such inappropriate more often than not rarely yield anything useful.
Exactly. Now, with this in mind, when should you make the effort of getting in touch with your ex? It all depends on several factors that include: the first factor to consider is how bad your breakup was. Now, depending on how things ended between you, you can either make contact within a few days, maybe a few weeks, maybe even a lot more longer. Now, if you had somewhat of an amicable breakup, you can call her after at least a few days or a week at the most. Check on her, see how she's doing, but not give her the impression that you want to get back right away. Instead, use this time apart to try and start things over by rekindling those positive feelings that she had towards you before, while showing her that you have changed or are working on those negative feelings that may have made you break up in the first place. On the other hand, if she completely hates you, give her ample time to cool down first. It is all relative, as people process things very, very differently. If she contacts you before 1 week's sun period, make a point of rekindling those positive feelings that she had for you. Make her remember the things that she loved about you, and also show her that you have greatly improved on what those issues may have been that caused you to break up. Now, once you're at that better, more positive place, working on having maybe a face-to-face meeting to follow it up with maybe a little bit of kissing, a little bit of sex, getting your relationship back on track.
Correct, actually, Annabella, is well said. The next thing that dictates when you should contact your ex is how long you were together. It plus the outcome you are hoping for are the two things that will guide your approach. If you had a casual sex relationship, chances are you broke up because of minor, less complicated issues compared to you would have if you'd been together longer. In such a case, the first step is to decide whether you are ready to give in to her once. When you do, it should only take a few days to readjust yourself psychologically and emotionally and communicate. For a relationship that lasted longer, you might need to sincerely search for the real reason your woman broke up with you. After figuring this out, take a few days to make changes in life and then get her on to get things back on track.
The third thing that you do, and you really do need to consider, is how fast she's likely to move on. I mean, you dated her, so you know her pretty well. Judging from that, is she the kind who always has the attention of other men, even when she was in a relationship with you? If she is, then you can be sure that she knows it all too well as well, and also knows that all she needs to do is to put herself out there and get herself a new man. And it may happen in no time. In such a case, it would be in your best interest to get to her sooner rather than later. Now, if she's not that type of girl, you can maybe comfortably work by kind of first two facts that we have already shared with you, and really take your time in the process.
Last but not least, the other factor you need to consider is whether you are ready to be a different person and attract your ex differently. Judging on why you broke up, are willing to change and be the person she wanted you to be. Are you ready to do some of the things you never did before? Are you willing to do whatever it takes this time around? If your answer is yes, carry on and contact her. But if your answer is no, there's no point in going back. Also, don't change for your ex. Change because you want to be the right person in general, hence a better one for your ex.
Exactly, it all works in together. Now, I don't think that it could have been said any better. Now, remember everything that we've just said and contact her when you are ready to do whatever it takes to make your relationship work again. Do not be driven by boredom, missing her, or your just need for sex. There is no need to waste each other's time and hurt each other's feelings, maybe again. Gents, that is all from us today. If you do want to be coached by us, then all you need to do is click on the contact us link below that you can find in the description box and fill in the form. One of our customer service reps will be with you in less than 24 hours. Please also check out all of our services and ebooks that you can find at karmalifestyles.com. And of course, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I've been Annabella Rose, this gorgeous human is Emre, and we will see you next time.
See you guys, bye.
Bye.